What is going on, guys? I know it's late. Hopefully, some of you guys out there are awake, but if not, I'm just gonna talk to myself. I'll drop to the side, guys. We'll wait till everybody gets on here, but the big thing we'll be talking about is summer pond fishing. How to find those fish, how to catch the big girls, and just have a productive summer all the way around. So, we'll wait till everybody gets on here, and then we'll move forward and jump straight into it. But I hope you guys have been killing them out there. Best Assassin 32, what's up, man? It's good to have you in the house, man. So, I know down here, man, it is blazing. It is super hot. So for me, man, it's early in the morning and it is late at night. Peyton Hicks, what's going on, buddy? I haven't been to Jefferson City a couple times, man. What's up with the water, man? It is crazy up there. Garrett Blake, what's up, man? Good to have you in the house, buddy. Yeah, so I hit a Jefferson a couple times. It just looked weird, man. All that like spongy brown stuff. So it's pretty much gonna be top water for me next time I go back. Squirrel boy, what's happening, man? Scoring pretty good. Trying to catch these big girls, man. Grinding every single day. Jared, good to see you, man. You have any luck out there fishing today, man? I know you tried to get on too. So, guys, the big thing today and what we're gonna be talking about is bank fishing in the summer. What to look for, what to target, and probably some of the best times for you to go fishing. Let's see. Best Assassin 32 asks, "Have you ever been to Pickwick Lake?" No, I haven't. I heard great things about it though. I want to check it out. I'm still looking to travel and fish some pretty cool spots this year. Just gotta wait till those funds get up and potentially get me some type of craft so I can get on this water, man, and get out of these spiders, mosquitoes. I run into everything. Let's see. All right, let's get back to these comments. Rogan, what's going on, man? Hey, man, guess what I brought last night? I don't know, man. I don't know. I know you probably got a soft tail swim bait. I'm guessing. I'm guessing. You've been talking about one of those, or either a citizen, if I have to guess, as far as the swim baits. Peyton Hicks, the grass is taking over bad. And if I was you, I would throw the horny toe. Absolutely, man. It's going to be top water next time I go back there. Joe Johnson. Hey, what's up, man? Good to hear from you, buddy. Hope all's well with you, man. Terror the Bass World got my first top water spook cause of you. Nice, man. Hey, when they're schooling, be prepared. Be ready to throw it out there. You know, work it, walk it, and you're gonna get bit, man. Just keep your head on the swivel and be watching. You got the basement mag. Hey, next time we're together, Rovin, you're gonna have to show me, man. I know you've been talking about it. That's a deadly bait and a good one to have too. All right, let's see. Best Assassin 32. Lately, I've been crushing them on the Whopper Ploppers at night. My man, the Whopper Plopper bite at night is insane, guys. If you guys like top water fish, the Whopper Plopper at night, the blowups are epic. It is kind of sketchy, but that is the jug. That is what I love to fish right now, man. Nighttime bite is insane. Carolina Capers, what's going on? Nice to have you in here. How about the Corrado DC? Man, oh man, that's gonna be amazing real. I mean, I have the Corrado K and I love it. So I know that DC version is gonna be insane. So I really can't wait to see it, try it out. And I ain't gonna lie to you guys, once you get into that DC game, it's just so much easier. And it's addictive to hear that like zzz. So man oh man, that's gonna be a nice reel. The next reel for me is probably gonna be though the Trinix or the Twinks 300. That's what I want for my swim bait setup. All right, guys, let me catch up on some of these comments. The Jacko Obi is the go-to frog if you're looking to get into it at that lake. Appreciate it, man. I know, Jared, you stay on top of it. Let's see. Peyton, when will you do a giveaway? My rod snapped like we could go. Oh, man. I'm trying to get me a new one soon. My birthday is Monday. Oh, happy birthday, man. As far as the giveaway, man, I think 2,500 is going to be that special number. I'm really grinding to get to 5K. That is a huge, huge milestone as far as a YouTuber. So I think 2,500 is going to be, excuse me, that giveaway number. But good luck on getting your new rod, man. Trust me, your boy has snapped multiple rods. I think I'm probably at about 3 rods in that I've broken so far. two ducats, and one mojo. But although also though I do want one more mojo rod because that was a sweet rod, man. I caught a lot of big fish on it. Squirrel Boy, how did you like the ducket ghost, man? I got mixed emotions, man, on the ducket ghost. Super light, and it's really sensitive, so it's hard to beat for that $100 price point. Just be careful with it, man. I tried the horse fish with it and get a little crazy with it, and I broke a couple, but I probably will rate it a 7 or 8 out of 10. It's a solid ride. I do think once you get into that 150 price point, the rides are a little bit better. But for $100, it is hard to beat the Ducky Ghost, man. I think it's a solid ride. All right, let's get into this. Getting the Titanium DC, gonna have to cop it. Woo, boy. A lot of pesos for that one. All right, let's see. All right, guys, I'm just gonna catch up with some of these questions, and we'll get into some of these tips as far as bank fishing at nighttime. Fishing with Fred, my man, how's it going, man? It's good to have you in here. Peyton, hit me up on Insta, and we can hit up a private pun, Jared, and Atypical. All right, cool. Hey, I'll hit you up, man. If you could, put your Instagram profile information down below, and I check it out, man. Always down to link up with some good people, man. How's like cool to see your channel grow, man. Hope Fat Case comes sooner and then later for you. I hope so too, man. Thanks so much, House Life. I'm gonna keep grinding away, man. My man, Traveling Tackle. We're gonna link up, man. Most definitely. I know I've been talking, and we haven't set up a certain time frame. We will link up, and I want to fish Turner Lake with you, man. I also saw, man, you caught some fish out in the Covington area, out of the river, and I like river fishing too, so that'd be pretty cool. Let's see. Let me read your question. What's good, bro? Going to be trying some more swim baits. Let me know, man. We can definitely chop it up and talk about some swim bait stuff. Picked up some Sunfish swim baits, Savage, Lad Target, and Hudson. Had any lucks on any of them? The Hudson, I caught fish on the 68 Deluxe, which is a really cool one. It's the 6-inch one with the big tail. That's probably my favorite from Hudson. Savage, I know people swear by 'em. For me, like the best I've done with entry level swim baits would be on the Gantrail. It's a great little bait, man. They have 3 different sizes. The small size can be thrown on conventional tackle too, without getting too invested into swim bait stuff. All right, let's see. John asked me, so is being a YouTuber a side gig for you, or do you work full time? And any advice for someone trying to get into the YouTube game? Actually, YouTube is a side gig. I work about 50 hours a week, so it is a grind, guys, to get these videos to you. The aim right now is 2 to 3 a week, and that is a challenge. Advice for you for being a YouTuber is put out videos at least once a week, become part of the community, be active on commenting on other people's videos, uh, and just don't say, hey, check out my channel. Uh, Find something interesting about that video that's interesting to you and comment on that. Work hard. Uh, be on Facebook, promoting your stuff, Instagram, promoting your stuff, start a fish bank, promoting your stuff. It's a lot of work behind the scenes to really make it grow as a small time YouTuber. But then you have some people, the guy Tapper Pig Patrol, dude is crushing it, but he's catching big fish all the time. So if you can catch big fish all the time, your channel will pop and grow very quickly. I think he also has a really big Instagram following too. All right. Sorry guys, I kind of went on a tangent just then. Fish with Fred, been throwing any big swim bait lately? You know it, man. Every time I go out, I'm throwing swim baits. They've been crushing the liplets here in California. Got five in my, sorry, got 5 in my new, got, sorry guys, I'm trying to read these comments. Got 5 in my latest video. Check it out. Will do, man. Yeah, I've been throwing the bull shad, the donut, and mixing in conventional baits, but I'm leaning more on the swim bait side. You guys let me know, how do you feel about the swim bait videos? I don't want my channel to just be all swim baits because I know people like different sides of fishing, but I do enjoy throwing big swim baits right now. So I'm gonna jump back into these questions, guys, but let's go over a little bit of the fishing as far as pun fishing, and just some tips and techniques and everything as far as everything goes. So far as pun fishing, guys, big thing for this time of year is getting out there early in the morning. It's a struggle for me, man, cause like I said, I work like 50 hours a week. But the best time to get those bites is probably gonna be when daylight first hits until probably about 11 o'clock. After 11 o'clock, it's like a dead zone, man. Like the bite slows down, fish are not active. The next thing is gonna be the nighttime bait, which I love. I know some of you guys said y'all been killing them on the Whopper Plopper, but at nighttime, a big blight bait that creates a lot of commotion. You can throw a frog at nighttime, a Whopper Plopper, a buzz bait. My buddy Steven throws buzz baits at nighttime, all black ones, and they just get destroyed. So the key about nighttime fishing is having baits that create commotion and baits that's gonna be loud and vibrate. You can also throw like a black trigger worm at nighttime too. And if you're on lakes, you want to target lighted docks. That's pretty huge. Also, when you're fishing, look for shade lines. Shade lines are key overhangs. One big thing about that is if you can skip, practice it. If you can skip underneath the overhangs, that is clutch, guys. So this a couple small things. When it gets hot, just slow down a little bit and use like a trick worm. Also in the mornings, frogs, your top water baits, things of that nature. And you may even go to something like a Ned rig, even though I prefer using big baits. But I do want to cover a couple of bases with you guys. Uh, and I like general talk, but I just want to make sure I cover those bases with y'all as far as pond fishing. So let me get back in some of your guys' questions right quick. All right, Bass Assassin 32. However, how's the Evergreen rod doing? Is it worth it? All right, far as the Evergreen rod, that rod is a little bit heavier than most of my other rods. It's super nice. I have to still get used to it. I probably caught about 5 to 6 fish on it. It's glass, so it's completely different from most of my other rods. I do think it's worth it. Only thing is you have to be prepared because it's a lot heavier than your traditional rods. It's even more heavier than my close to 8 foot swim bait rod. Let's see what else. Flying with Jersey, what's up, man? How's it going, man? Garrett Black question: what's a good gear ratio for swim baits? It depends. All right, so if you're throwing a soft plastic swim bait, you're gonna want a slower reel, probably around that five, around a five. If you're throwing a multi-jointed swim bait or a rat, you can probably get away with throwing like a 6 or a 7. But with soft plastic swim baits, you want a slower gear reel. That way it has more torque and you actually can get those big fish in. Because with that low gear reel, it's all about power. And when you're fishing with a soft plastic swim bait, it has that jig hook. So you really have to be able to set the hook and get that hook into that bass mouth. So it's really important. So probably something like a 5 to 3 or 5 to 1. A lot of guys prefer the round reels, like the Calcuttas, for those soft plastics. And for a conventional type reel, the Tranix is a really good one also too. Let's see. Peyton said, "Have you ever fished with the fish head?" A couple times. I usually use the chatterbaits though, and I'll put like a Kitek impact swing trail in the back of them. Let's see what Jared says. Drop shot is clutch in the summer and year round. Absolutely, man. That drop shot gets bit 24/7. It is one of the best baits, especially if you're a tournament angler. It just gets bit straight out. All right. Jay Smallwater, Whitley Stick Big R, Magnum Worm has been delivering consistent bites and satisfies for me in local waters, early morning and late. Absolutely, man. Early morning and late afternoon is exactly what you want to be doing right now in the summer because it is so hot, man. You can freaking melt. I swear it's about 95 to 100 degrees in the middle of the day. It is ridiculous, guys. So that morning bait and nighttime bait is clutch. Peyton said, if you want to, I can take you to a catfishing tournament. They are Friday drawings. It's 5:59 and fishing starts at 6 p.m. Hey, man, I may have to hit you up. I really been wanting to catch a big catfish. I actually have a new rod that my homeboys, PGH Bottom Feeders, told me about. So I haven't caught a fish on it yet. So I need to break it in. So we may have to talk about that, man, and try to win that tournament. Let's see. Looks like Florida Outdoor TV. What's going on, man? Yeah, shoot away, man. Any questions you got, give me a holler and I'll answer them for you to the best of my abilities. All right, guys, let me get caught up on some of these questions. The Google baits. I haven't tried any out though. I'm pretty sure they work. They look pretty neat. Uh, what's going on, Alligator Monday? That's a cool question. Different question. All right, favorite food. I'm gonna have to say, man, steak. I love steak. That's one of my favorite things to eat, man. I'm a carnivore. If not that, then I'm probably gonna have to lean towards hot wings. Like I love hot wings, man. Spicy food gets me every single time. So those are some of my favorite foods. What's yours, Alligator Monday? Good stuff, absolutely, man. You made me get fat over here thinking about food this late at night, man. Let's see. Scoreboy. So have you tried out, man? The Google Baits, Florida Outdoors TV. So I'm getting back into fishing. I live in Miami, Florida. Let me read your question, buddy. Sorry. It's about 85 to 95 degrees, and I fish around 3 to 7 p.m. What would be a pond? Sorry, your question is a little bit longer, and I'm trying to make sure I answer it. What would be a go-to pond? What pond bank fishing bait? I like Jared said, man. For those high temperatures, man, he said a drop shot. I'm gonna say a jig. You can drag a jig, in those temperatures, and usually jig bites. You get bigger and more quality fish. You don't get as many fish as a drop shot, but you're gonna get bigger fish. So I say a black and blue jig, a trick worm, or either a drop shot. Those three should be great for you. Hey, Dad for Bassin TV. What's up, bro? I had a dad for you one time, man. Let's see. I use a Cinco, absolutely. Cinco's a clutch, man, and swim baits a lot. Had good luck on Cinco's today, but they were all small bass. Hey, small bass are better than no bass, man. If you saw my Instagram pic, man, I caught a 10-inch bass on an 8-inch bullshot swim bait. Makes no sense, man. That bass couldn't even get the bait in his mouth, but I guess he was hungry, man. Those little bass are aggressive, man. Peyton Hicks, are you fishing Friday night and probably Saturday? Um, Maybe potentially Saturday night, man. That's a chance. Let's see. Peyton Hicks says it's 10 to fish and 10 into the spot. Hit me up, man. I'll let you know. Hit me up on Instagram. Let's see. Dapper Bass and TV. Just got a Huddleston and I need a rod for it. What type of rod would you recommend? Oh, cool. I actually use the iRod Genesis 2, man. I love it, man. I have caught multiple big fish on it, and I'm kind of reckless too, but it holds up, man. It's a pretty solid rod. Some of the other people on the swimbait website also recommend the Dobbins Fury. That one's a pretty cheap swimbait rod. The iRod Genesis comes in at 150, and the Dobbins Fury is just a little bit cheaper, depending on what you want, man. Let's see. Tackling trouble. How much action, let's see, in part when slow rolling the swim baits, or do you have more success straight retrieving? I'm not a big swim bait guy. Give me a spinner bait, wacky rig, and I'm golden. Hey, nah, I understand, man. I only been fishing swim baits now for about a year and a half, but for the past 6 to 7, 8 months, that's been what I have fully been into and committing most of my time to. But I have seen bigger fish than I've ever seen before, and some of the followers have been ridiculous. Far as retrievals, you can do it a couple different ways depending on what type of swim bait you're using. With the multi-jointed swim baits, a lot of times it's a straight retrieval, and then to get more action, you actually can reel a little bit faster. So reel, speed up your reel, slow down, reel, speed up. So straight retrieval, probably 6, 7, 8 times, and speed up your retrieval, almost like a small bait fish trying to evade a bass. So, like a bass, if it was falling, and when you speed up your reel, it just shoots forward. And that bass, sometimes I reach out and try to grab it. So, straight retrieval and then speed up. Now, you also have your glad baits, which you can do like 4 or 5 reel turns and then pop, pop. Or you actually can do like 8 reel turns and pull it towards you. And it just makes that bait like speed up and kick off to one side. So this kind of depends on what type of bait you're using, man. Let's see. Oh, and traveling tackle, man. I have never caught a fish on a spinnerbait, man. I don't know what it is, man. I probably don't throw it enough, but I never caught anything on one, man. So that's another bait I gotta learn, man. Let's see. Clinton Wright, what's going on, man? What's up, bro? Need some tips on tying the drop shot. The hook can be all crooked. Honestly, bro, I think that's his practice, man. With the drop shot, I'm not gonna lie, man. Sometimes tying those complex setups can be kind of aggravating and frustrating too, man. But don't give up on it yet, man. You got it, man. This do some practice at home before you get on the water, man. Cause I know whenever you get on the water, man, it's go time. Nobody's trying to wait. Nobody wants to tie, a knot when the fish are biting. So we're all trying to learn, man. So just keep trying, man. Shake 'em up. What's going on, Eric Cooper? Let's see. Apex Bassin. This is y'all swim bait guy. Apex Bassin is the one that taught me a whole lot about swim baiting, man. So if y'all have questions and he chimes in, man, he's that dude, man. So that is my dude, man, and he really put me on swim bait fishing a whole lot, man. Dow for Bass and Spiralite. Appreciate it, Robin. Spiralite is a dope company, man, and their rods are not too expensive. Another one to check out, I think, is the F5 Customs. They're solid rods too. Let's see, Bass Assassin 32. Yeah, dude, picked up a Darwin's Furry for my birthday. So excited to get out and use it. Yeah, man, solid rods, man. For that price point, it's hard to beat. Dapper Bass TV. Went into a JDM tackle store in North Carolina and they got swim baits for 400. Must have been a Roman. That's probably a mother bait, man. Those things is crazy expensive, man. I hate to lose one, but they definitely catch fish, man. And the draw power of swim baits are insane, man. This the followers. This year I've probably seen 7, 8 pound fish, even potential 9 pound fish following swim baits, man. And that will get your heart pumping. Let's see. CJ Law, what's going on, man? How far are you from Douglasville, Georgia? Probably about an hour and a half, man. So not crazy far. YBR Doris, good to have you in the house. What's going on, man? Good to see you, homie. Ohio Fishing. What's up, man? Y'all be sure to check out my homeboy Ohio Fishing channel, man. Makes good content, man. That's my homeboy. We came up like day one together on this YouTube thing. FL Outdoors TV. I went to a new pond today and they wouldn't hit anything. Oh man. After about 30 minutes tackling a Pumpkin Cinco and got 3 bass in the same spot. My man, that's what it's all about, man. Adapting, man. And those certain colors, pumpkin seed, black, June bug, those colors catch fish regardless, man. Trick worms work well too, man. Let's see. Roving, I have swim baited for years, but only really been fishing them for about a year. Yeah, same here, man. About a year and a half. Check them up, TV. What you think about 13 fishing? I think they're solid, man. I know they actually came up with a new reel. It's a little bit bigger. It's gonna be interesting for me, so I have to check them out too, man. They're solid, man, and their colors are pretty crazy too, man. Cause I like having combos that look really cool, like the rod and reels, man. Apex Bass, and you're killing it, bro. Hey, thanks, bro. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the info, big homie, too. Let's see. What's your go-to pressure pond bait for summer? All right, guys. So with that question, they're asking what's my go-to bait for summer. Uh, Before I got into swim baits, it was the black trick worm. Now it's kind of changing. A bluegill swim bait and a black trick worm, because most of the areas I fish have bluegill. So that bluegill swim bait, which would be the gantrel or the donut shad, both have tons of draw power, and then trick worm. So when it's really hot and nothing's work, I can go to a black trick worm and get bit. Let's see, Squirrel Boy, what's the best beginner swim bait? That's a really good question. It's probably two or three I would tell you that would be good to start with. One is the Gantrel swim bait if you have a lot of bluegills. The S Waver is a great one. The 168, it's a glad bait. So it's good to have a glad bait in your arsenal. The first one, the Gantrel, is a multi-jointed swim bait. And the next one I would tell you would be the Bull Shad, probably in the 7-inch pattern. The Bull Shad, it's a straight retrieval. With the glad bait, you got to practice on different retrievals. And then with the Gantrel, it's just a bluegill style bait. This is going to be similar to multi-jointed swim baits. So those three are good ones to start with. They're both around that 35 to, I believe, 50 price point. It gets expensive, guys, but you will see big fish. I guarantee you that. You just have to have confidence, and there's no sometimes you could potentially lose them. This is part of the game. Squirrel boy, what's the best? Oh, sorry, I just answered that question. Brush all. Shake them up. Brush all works all the time. That's a guaranteed bait, especially for flipping. Flipping and pitching into those nasty spots, man, with a brush haul with the weight peg is a go-getting bait. Let's see. Fun Outdoors TV. I had a guy try to keep me out of a pond. It wasn't even a state sign. That sucks, man. People are always trying to do something crazy, man. You know, that sucks. Especially if it's a good spot, man. They got big fish, man. It's hard to leave a good spot. But sometimes, man, it ain't even worth trying to get into a fight over it. So keep it moving. And if you have to, come back at nighttime, man. Realistic fishing, what's happening, man? I like turtles. You know they make a turtle bait too, man. Oh man. Hey, just don't pick up no snapping turtles, man. You need those hands to fish, man. All right. The Flash Fisher, what's happening, man? What do you guys like to fish on clear water? Still that black trick worm. Black trick worms work well, but on clear waters, man, natural colors baits, man, and also probably fluorocarbon lime because fish can't see it quite as much. That's what I recommend to you. Let's see. All right, Jared Adams, Rage Bug and Rage Car Killer. Absolutely, man. That's been Jared's go-to bait, and the dude can catch fish. Let's see. Trying to read these questions. Pitching baits, and you seen the new Tokyo rig. That Tokyo rig is solid. That's gonna be a killer bait, man. So I can't wait to get one of those, and I will definitely be throwing it, Jared. The Flash Fisherman. Respect the channel, keep grinding, and keep putting out content. Thanks, bro. I really appreciate it. I will do my best to keep the channels coming and also come with some better and cool content. I do want to mix it up sometimes, guys, and do like some trout fishing, go to cool spots and do river fishing. I really enjoy fishing in the river, so that's what we have to look forward to. All right, realistic fishing. Hey, bud, I just subbed to your channel. I love the $1 fishing baits. Yeah, realistic fishing has some pretty unique things, man, on his channel, man. Let's see. And as an everyday fisherman, $1 it's hard to beat that, man, on fishing supplies because it does get expensive. Robin, we need to plan a trip to North Georgia and chase those trout eaters. Absolutely, man. That is the goal. Dapper Bassin TV. Trout fishing is super fun. I know, man. Hey, Dapper Bassin, we gotta get up, man, and dab on them one time, man. I caught two trout, man, and the biggest was probably like 7, 8 inches, man. I seen you catch some big fish, man, as far as trout. So I'm gonna need you to show me these techniques, bro. Bass Assassin 32. I think of the Tokyo rig as a finesse Carolina rig. Yes, only thing about it is though it sits up, so it's kind of almost like a drop shot. And with that type bait, I know I can actually throw like a bigger bait, so I should be able to get some bigger bites for the Tokyo rig, and it should be killer for bed fishing season too. It puts the bait right in front of their face. Let's see, FL Outdoors TV. Yeah, man, I love your channel. Used to watch bigger channels, but I hate them promoting so much. Now the B-roll. I just want to see some fishing. Thanks, bro. I appreciate the support. It means a lot, man. So I'm gonna cheat trying to bring that great, you know, videos to you guys and do my best. Dapper Bassin TV. We will set it up at one time. Cool, man. No worries, bro. No rush, man. I know you're busy, man, and you work and fish just like me too. So it's all good, man. In due time, man, I know what'll happen. So yeah. All right, FL Outdoors. Do you think 30 or 50 pound braid on a bait caster for father casting? It really depends too, man. And I'm assuming with the FL you're in Florida. A lot of times in Florida, man, y'all fish through heavy grass and also tons of lily pads. If you're in Florida, I would say 60, man, cause I got broke off on some big fish, man, in Florida, cause I had fluorocarbon like 17 pound test. But also just for like simple things, if I'm not in pads and grass, I use 30 on most of my setups. Let's see, realistic fishing. Is it wrong to eat cereal at night? Absolutely not, bro. If you're hungry, eat whatever you want to eat, man. Because the worst thing, going to sleep and hungry don't match, man. So if I'm hungry at nighttime, I'm eating whatever it takes, bro. All right, man. FL Outdoors TV, heavy grass, and sometimes there's a Volkswagen in the pond. Bruh, 60 pound bait, 60 pound braid is what you want, man. So you don't want to break off on a potential double digit bass, or either a 6 or 7, 8 pound bass when it dives into the grass. You have to be able to turn that fish and get them coming towards you. And when they dive in and get in the grass, you got to bring up the grass and the fish sometimes. So I would say 60 pound braid. I like Power Pro. Let's see. Bass Assassin 32. No, I eat it for dinner all the time. Cereal's good, man. Oh man, boost downs. You are one of the first black anglers I've seen on YouTube. I wonder if there are more of us out there. It's more of us, man. There's some good ones out there, man. All right. Scoreboard, list the fish I'm eating Fruit Loops right now, man. That's the deal, man. Eating and watch YouTube. It doesn't get much better than that, man. All right. Let's see. Gary Black, how do you find the ponds or new bodies of water you fish at? A couple different ways. A lot of times from speaking to you guys through YouTube, Instagram. I used to use Fishbrain a whole lot. Only problem I encountered with Fishbrain was a lot of spots that I went to were all private. And that sucks, bro. If you put gas in your car and you drive 10 to 15 miles and you go to a private spot, that sucks. I think I'm really about to start trying to work on Google Earth and find some cool new spots, man. But a lot of stuff nowadays have been through people, whether it's talking to people on Facebook and meeting cool people, man, and linking up and fishing with them. So it's always a challenge finding new spots, man, because I hate fishing the same spots. And I want you guys to see 15 videos of me at the same lake. Nobody wants to see that, man. All right. And I have a ton of lot more spots. In my area, it's a lot of reservoirs. So once I actually get some type of vessel to fish from, you guys will see a lot of different new spots because it's tons of reservoirs around me. All right. YBR Outdoors, your GoFundMe isn't coming up. Oh, let me check on it, man. I set it up a long time ago. Thanks for checking it out, though. But I will be sure to check it out for you and make sure everything is working properly. All right. Let's see. We out here. Thanks for tuning in, man. Tackle and Travel. We'll get up, man. And hopefully I can do some of that river fishing with you, man, because I love river fishing. And if not, we'll meet up in Fish Turtle Lake someday, man. So we'll definitely link up. All right, guys. Let me make sure I'm kind of caught up with everything right now, too. Make sure I didn't miss any questions. All right. I think we got everything all figured out. Let's see. Let me ask you guys one question. So, what's one bait you guys struggle with that everybody seems to catch them on? Because I hear everybody say, hey, man, try this bait. Hey, man, use this technique. For me, man, I have the most trouble with a crankbait. Everybody says fish crankbaits. I have caught one fish in my entire life on a squarebill crankbait. So, I may try to fish them a little bit more, but for me, it is just not the bait for me. And I think from fishing from the shore at the angle, it's a little bit harder as you bring it in. But just for me, the crankbait is not my best friend. Like I struggle with a crankbait. Let's see. The flash fisherman, chatterbait. See, chatterbait is my jam. The shaky head. The shaky head is an old school bait. I like the shaky head. So there's a couple ways you can fish the shaky head. You can drag it. I know everybody, the name says shaky, but you don't have to also drag it or you can shake it. Let me see what else somebody else put. A jig. So yeah, whopper plopper. I saw realistic. You caught a fish recently on that whopper plopper. Robin a Cinco. I caught a few fish on a Cinco. It's definitely not my best bait. Squirrel boy a jig. Squirrel boy, if you get a chance, man, try the black jig or either a black and blue. Those are great colors as far as a jig. I like to use the arky head because I fish from the shore, and I actually can get it through grass a lot better. All right, let's see. What's going on? We got some more people from Florida in the house. That's like 2 or 3 people from Florida. Let's see. Top water frogs, man. Top water frogs, man. I can't get them on it. I always miss them. With top water, it's kind of tricky with those frogs, man. You get some amazing blow ups. But sometimes, man, it can be like 50-50. Like they miss it or they shake it. It just always depends, man. I do okay on frogs. I'm kind of like you, man. I'm slowly getting into frogs. It's definitely not one of the best baits for me. All right, let's see. A frog also too. Are you a fan of spinner baits? Spinner baits. I caught like one fish on a spinner bait. So I would have to say the spinner bait and the crankbait actually are the two baits that I have to work on the price with the most. I know those spinner baits can be great for wood though. I watched some of the old school Bassmaster classics and those guys destroy them with spinner baits. I travel and tackle spooks. So I actually just started catching fish on spooks, but it's really hard for the shore. Whenever you see fish schooling, the spook is phenomenal. Like it's a great bait. Let's see. I never seen you use spoons. I never tried the spoon before. The spoon is a bait that I absolutely have never tried before. Realistic fishing. Time for me to go. All right, catch you later, buddy. It was good talking to you again, man, and we'll see you soon. Keep killing it, man. All right, let's see. Make sure I didn't miss anybody comments. Yeah. All right, I think we got it. So, yeah, I never fished a spoon. Scoreboard. Duckett or Dobbins? Trying to buy a new ride. Ooh, that's a toss up. I never personally had a Dobbins. I had Duckets before. Like I said, the Duckets are lightweight. I feel like they're solid rods. Be careful on trying to horse fish in. I get kind of crazy with it sometimes. Sometimes I try to bank flip fish that's too big. Don't do that, man. Don't be me. You can break your rod, but the Ducket rigs, they're solid for that $100 price point. It's hard to beat, man. And I heard for Dobbins, Furies, and stuff, sometimes they can overrate how much their rods can actually take. So I kind of up in the air, man. I'll probably say duck it just for personal experience. Travel and tackle. All right, it's good seeing you, bro. Enjoy that vacation, man. Tight lines, buddy. Arky head, gotta look that up. Yeah, the Arky head is a great little jig, man. You can fish it through grass pretty well. It's more pointy, so it gets through things. I like throwing the Arky head, and I actually put a black trailer on it. Black jigs and black and blue jigs is probably my favorite jigs. And I also have a couple that's in that green pumpkin color also too. All right, let's see. Drake. That's a pretty interesting name. Good to have you in the house, bro. What's your PB? All right, so I actually on a scale, the PB is 812. But my biggest fish I caught probably about 3 years ago. I had no scale, and I believe that fish was between 9 and 10 pounds. It was probably 26 inches long. It was a really big fish. Caught it mid June, so it was kind of skinny, but it was a pretty massive fish. So, hey, I'm hoping to get that 10 pounder on camera. That has been the goal all year, and now I'm fishing harder than ever, and I'm throwing big baits too. For me, swim baits. Swim baits are a grind, man. All right, let's get back to this question. Let's see. Come Ride Gaming 101. What reel should I buy? The Shimano Corrado K or the 13 Fishing Concept A? See, this is a funny one. I was actually faced with a similar one, man. It was the Concept Z for me, or it was the Corrado K. Man, that Corrado K is one bad boy. It is smooth and it casts a mile. So I'm gonna say the Corrado K. That is absolutely one of my most favorite reels. So Corrado all the way on that one. Both are great reels though. Best Assassin 32 got kicked out of a fire pond by some old guy after my friend caught a 5 pounder. That sucks, man. That sucks big time. A 5 pounder is a good sized fish, man, and that sounds like it was a great pond too, man. And it's hard to find those good ponds, man. And good ponds never stay a secret. Unfortunately, a lot of times, people catch them, they keep all the fish, or either everybody finds out about them, and those good ponds are once in a million, man. So if you find one, better try to keep it to yourself, man. Maybe you can get permission to fish it again, man. All right, let's see. Worker Outdoors Life. Good to have you in here, man. Wacky Rig or Texas Rig? Woo! That's a fighting question right there, man. Um, I prefer the Texas Worm a little bit more. The Wacky Worm is amazing though when fishing is horrible. I think it's that subtle action, so it's a toss up. I think it's personal preference, man. I prefer the trick worm, but a lot of my friends prefer the wacky worms. It's a toss up, bro. But for myself, the trick worm. All right. Okay, what is a brand you think is way overhyped? Ooh, what brand is overhyped? That's a tough question. I don't know. I feel like each brand kind of serves its own little purpose, whether it's high end or whether it's a price convenient brand. I don't know. As far as what brand is overpriced, I mean not overpriced, overhyped. I think it is some brands that everybody jumps on, just because they're really popular, and they do really good marketing. So I think it really just depends on what way you look at it. So I don't know. I can't answer that one for you. All right, let's see. This is for Garrett Black. Where do you buy your swim baits from? A couple different places. I have bought most of the time. I buy the baits actually directly from the vendor. The donut shad I actually bought from the gentleman who makes it. Bull shad I bought from the website, and I bought the bull shad bull gill from Tackle Warehouse. And I think it's one also called Hooked Up Tackle. They sell a lot of swim baits. And I got one Hudson, which I got directly from Hudson. Let's see, Bass Assassin 32. Even though we have permission, that sucks, bro. That sucks, man. Sound like you had a great pond to fish at, man. I hate that for you. Let's see. I got one more. Scoreboy. Anyone watch Kendall Gray? I haven't seen Kendall Gray's channel before. Let's see. Question for you guys. What do you want to see next for me? Far as fishing, is it any types of species you want to see me catch, or any different types of baits you want to see me fish with? Let's see, the Flash Fisher. He got his own lane. All right. So I have to check out Kendall Gray and see what the deal is with that. All right. The other question: do you have a boat? No, I am a bank beater right now, so I don't have any type of boat right now. I'm just making it happen from the shore. I'm looking at either getting a kayak or ultra skiff, one of those two. Um, but primarily, I fish from the bank. I've been doing that for probably about the last 4 or 5 years, and come right, give me 101. Do you fish big worms? Absolutely, man. Uh, Excuse me. I have 2 packs of the Manning jelly worms, the 12-inch worms. Let's see, Garrett Black crappie video. You know what? That's something I really need to do, man. And I actually like fishing for crappie. Come right, give me 101. Do you fish golf ponds? I have never fished a golf pond before. I actually have one of the subscribers who was talking to me about going to fish a golf pond, and I feel like that'd be pretty dope too. So I haven't fished one of those yet. That's definitely on the bucket list. Have you ever been fishing on the West Coast? I haven't yet. I haven't. That would be pretty dope. California is definitely a spot that I would love to go fish at and chase some of those big bass. They get big off of those trouts. And I really, really, really want to go to Mexico and fish in some of those Mexican lakes. It's some really cool spots out there. Cali bass, absolutely. Those bass in Cali get massive. So hopefully in a couple years, so I can travel to Mexico and catch some of those huge bass. I think next year though, if I can make it happen, the the big trip for me would be going to Texas. Like I really want to catch some alligator gar and catch some big catfish. All right, let's see. John Johnson, take a kid fishing video. Yeah, I can do that. That would definitely be pretty cool, man. Let's see. Noodling. Let's talk about it. I have been debating going noodling. Only thing is, man, I don't want to lose a finger to a snapping turtle. I do think it would make for some interesting videos, and I think it would be super funny. Noodling is sketchy though, man. Uh, I think that would be dope though. Alligator gar fishing videos, big catfish, and noodling. But man, I don't know how good I'm gonna be if I mess up and like lose 3 fingers, man. Trying to fish these swim baits. Let's see. Favorite casting reel. Shimano. I actually just became a big fan of Shimano over this year. I actually have, let's see, I have two Shimano reels so far, um, and I have a loose that I like a whole lot. But right now, as far as reels, I'm leaning towards Shimano. I feel like they make great reels. Now with rods, I'm open. Like I'm willing to try anything as far as the rods go. But reels, I'm leaning more so towards Shimano. Let's see. Robin said, "I want to see you do some. I want to see you do some straight swim baits. I want to see you do some straight swim baits." Okay. Yeah, yeah, Roland. I'm gonna keep throwing swim baits. You know that, man. Chunking those big baits, man. I like tipping like that. Let's see. Lose all the way. Bass Assassin 32. I see, man. You got lose up there already, man. Peyton Hicks. What do you catfish with? I'm new to catfishing, man. I really don't know. Thinking about getting like using like lab bluegill. I heard big catfish like lab bluegill the most. I don't know a whole lot about catfishing. Bass fishing, we can talk about it all day. But I got a lot to learn as far as catfish. All right, let's see, Robin. If you get an ultra skill with the trolling motor when we go fish, you got to tow me. I got you, bro. You know I'm getting one with the trolling motor. I got to. I'm gonna have two batteries. Let's see. Dad for Bass TV, are you getting a Corrado DC? What's your thoughts? Man, I really want it. I really, really want it. I don't know because I got the Scorpion right now. That thing's gonna be amazing, man. Because it looks like it's actually the Corrado K platform, but just DC. So I know it's gonna be pretty epic, man. What you think about it, Dapper Bassin? Let's see. Come around Gaming 101. Braid mono or fluoro? I think it depends, man. They all have their different purposes. All right, for swim bait fishing, I prefer the copoly, which is pretty similar uh, to fluorocarbon counter a mono. The only reason is if you ever get a backlash with a big heavy bait and it absolutely gets stopped, that big bait with momentum continues to go, and it is a snapper line. But also with braid, if you're not swim bait fishing, if you're in grass and lily pads, braid is solid. Fluorocarbon, I don't want to get too much in this, but with fluorocarbon actually sinks. So if you're fishing a crankbait and you want to get it to go deeper, it sinks. And also, fluorocarbon is super clear, so fish can't see it quite as good. So you have a lot of guys who fish like braid with a fluorocarbon leader up front. All right, let's see. Did you see Atlanta season 2? I haven't, man. I heard amazing things about it. I just haven't seen it. Bank Boys Fishing Inc. What's happening, man? Doing pretty good, man. Just talking fishing, man. That's what I love to do. Carolina Carpers. Have you fished a pay for carp? I haven't yet. I've been trying to catch a carp still, man. I'm struggling. I haven't fished a pay quite yet for carp, though. Let's see. Bank Boys Fish Inc. Catching any hogs lately? Man, I didn't want to say anything, but I had a big girl today blow up on my bullshit 8-inch swim bait. Man, that fish was between 5 to 6 pounds. I was literally swimming at like 20 feet in front of me, and out of nowhere, I see this big fish like this rolled on it. All I see is the side of the fish, which was probably about this wide, and it hits my swim bait, and I had it hooked for like 1 second. That fish was between 5 to 6 pounds, and I caught a dink today, also. Okay, guys, I should have a really dope uh, pan fishing video coming out pretty soon. I did some fishing today for panfish, which was really fun and different. That video should probably be out by the end of the week, so I think you guys will enjoy that one also too. All right, let's see. Let's see the Flash Fisherman. Looking to sports bow canoe. They are pretty solid. Will do, man. I never heard of that brand before, but thanks, man. I would definitely check it out. Let's see, Dapper Bass TV. I'm pre-ordering for one already. My man, love all my DCs. DC reels are hard to beat, and once you start hearing that sound, it's addictive. It just makes fishing so much easier, and it's effortless. It's fun, and with the right setup, you can cast baits a mile. Dapper Bass. Now, one I've been kind of thinking about, man, was the Shimano Essence. I thought that was a really dope one too. They just get so expensive, bro. It's crazy, man. You go broke fishing, man. Let's see, Peyton Hicks, do you trout fish a lot? I love trout fishing. I'm a rookie, but I know next year I actually gonna buy my first fly fishing rod and reel setup. I want to actually try to catch uh, bass on fly and also do some saltwater fishing and catch like redfish on fly. So you guys will probably see that pretty soon next year. All right, let's see. Peyton Hicks. I catfish with live, I'm guessing bluegill, and sometimes cut trout heads and stink bait. So man, you already know about it. So you're gonna have to put me on game and teach me Peyton. All right, let's see. You should do a collab with Marlon Bates. I could totally see you using some of his bass. Go check out his channel, Marlon Bates. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. I will definitely check out Marlon Bates. I will do that right time we get through with this. And if so, man, I'm always down to collab and meet people, man, because you learn different things and different techniques and different styles. All right, John Johnson, man, I'm cashing out. Hey, appreciate you tuning in, man. I really thank you for coming on here. I appreciate the answers, and I definitely learned a lot. Keep turning it up. I try to do my best. Oh, and I missed somebody else questions about the best line. For fluorocarbon sunline, um, I'm this is old school and cheap, man. For my mono, I use Trilene, the smooth cast. For swim bait setups, I actually use Big Game, the 25 pound, and I use the copolymer by P-Line CXX in 25. All right, Peyton Hicks. I need help starting up a YouTube channel. As far as YouTube, man, it just takes a lot of consistency, man. I'm still learning myself. Like I'm right. I'm at 2,000. I'm thankful, but it's still a grind. It's just posting constantly 1 or 2 times a day, and you really have to enjoy it. I'm to the point now where I'm behind the computer more than I am fishing almost, and I fish a decent amount. I probably fish 6 hours a week. But a good video could take one video could take 6 hours, like getting all the footage together, editing. Cause when I film the whole time. I have an external like power bank that I use. That way I don't lose power, so I could film up to like 6 hours or 7 hours on the video. So film, start social media, get you a good Instagram following, good Facebook following. Uh, I'm not on Snap. I need to get on Snap. I need to get on Twitter. Get all your followings on there right. Start your YouTube. Get a good following on Fishbrain. You have to be good on social media first, then start a YouTube. That way you have a built-in base. All right. Yeah, P line is pretty solid. The Flash Fisherman, thanks, bro. Thanks, man. It's his added support, man. All right, let's see. If you want to catch a carp, you need to fish a pay lake tournament. We catch over 20 almost every tournament. Goodness gracious, man. I think that would make for a dope video too, man. To catch 20 carp on a video, that's pretty solid. And the tournament vibe too, be pretty unique. Well, all right, guys, we've been on here for about an hour. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Thanks for all the support, guys, and thanks for chiming in. And thanks for teaching me things. And hopefully this last screen helped you guys out too. Oh, one last question. Peyton, do you get paid for your videos, and how was your fishing trip with your wife? Um, I'm getting paid now. I'm early in the stages of it, so I don't get paid much, not at all. But hey, man, it's a blessing to get paid, even just a little bit, for doing something that you truly enjoy. Hopefully, one point in time, 2 years from now, hopefully I'm getting paid a lot from it. But we'll see, guys. I'm just gonna keep grinding and keep putting out videos. And the trip with my wife was great, man. We didn't catch many fish, but hey, it was a good time. Carolina Coppers, the pad is big. Can't beat that, man. Hey, Ruger, out there like, hey, man, thanks for the subscribe, man. Thanks for the support, man. I really appreciate it. The Flash Fisherman, I'm trying to be out there with you. Hey, man, one day we may have to link up. But all right, guys, I'm going to sign out. I hope you guys have a great night. Stay blessed. We'll catch you on the next video.